money for being fake. Diamonds in a watch, no shades. All these lights on the train and arcade.
What's going on, guys? So it's a lovely Saturday. I just came back from the gym, hitting back. Got a mean back pump. I had some buys and tries on my way out the gym as well. I wanted to do a video today about my basic fundamentals for fat loss, my principles that I have followed, whether you think about them or not. Come to discover that these are what people follow, what anybody can follow in order to lose fat. I've been bodybuilding for 2 years. I just recently qualified nationally, so I will be competing again in May to attempt to make my first attempt at achieving my pro status. So wish me luck on that one. So let's hop right into it. My basic principles of fat loss. I separated them down to 4 categories or 4 points. Keep it simple. What I mean by that is people have a tendency, as well as me, to overcomplicate things. We say we want to diet, and then we look at all the research, and there's actually too much information. Too much information can be bad. So now you have keto, you have paleo, you have low carb, you have no carb, you have high carb diets, you have vegan, you have vegetarian, you have the carnivore diet. So there's a lot of information out there, but at the end of the day, you have to keep it simple. So if you want to do a carnivore diet, then you need to do the research on how to properly follow a carnivore diet, and then you go from there and you prepare your meals as simple as possible, as easy as possible. We do live in a society where we want everything instant, but fitness does not come instantly. You have to work for it, you have to grind for it, you have to have dedication and commitment to it. So with that, you want to make it as easy as possible to stay on your path to your fitness. On your journey to fitness. So with that, if you have this complicated diet where you have to spend 30 minutes on each meal because it requires this kind of seasoning and this kind of prep work before you even cook it, and then it takes 45, you want to eliminate all of that. Keep them as basic as possible, day in, day out. You want to keep them, you don't have to eat the same thing every day, but then again, every single meal does not have to be different. With that, also have the mindset that since every meal does not have to be different, you might eat 2 or 3 meals a day that are the same. It might be chicken and rice 2 to 3 times a day. It might be tuna a couple times a day. It might be, steak. Hey, if you have the body type to be able to eat steak all day, every day, more power to you. But keep it simple. Keep the meals and recipes as simple as possible. And you might want to cook for meal prep for 3 days at a time. So choose Sunday and Wednesday and cook your meals for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday cook another set for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then you just continue the process again. You find the days that work for you and the time to prepare your meals ahead of time, so that you don't come home and there's nothing in the fridge to warm up, or you're not prepared at work, and now you have to resort to Subway or Chipotle, and that just leaves room for you to lose control and discipline and make a potentially healthy meal unhealthy, or not necessarily unhealthy, but it might not meet what you need. It might not meet your needs as far as your goal. Another thing, exercise. Keep them simple. You see all this stuff on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. People doing backflips and doing all this crazy stuff with the bands training, and you see these people. They say that high volume training is the best. They say that low volume training with high weight is the best. Keep it simple. Choose an exercise program that is suitable for your level that you're starting out on, and then proceed from there. You want to keep it simple, so 8 to 15 reps. I say anything 8 to 15 reps. If you want to do 3 sets of 8, go for it. The most important thing when you're doing any kind of resistance training is always mind to muscle connection. So if I'm doing 8, I want to do 8 as perfect as possible with the correct form. Now form, it gets complicated, but you want to keep it simple. So we can talk about exercising later, but keep it simple. 8 to 15 reps, 3 to 4 sets, get in the gym, get out the gym. That's it. Should take you no more than 45 minutes if you're working out alone. Maybe it'll take you an hour and 10 minutes or an hour and 20 minutes if you're working with a partner. But that's depending on your breaks in between your sets. Your goal should be simple. I want to lose weight, and it needs to be finite. So I want to lose weight doesn't always work out, because how much weight do you want to lose? So maybe you want to say, I want to lose 10 pounds. Okay, how long do you want to lose 10 pounds? How long do you want to take? Do you want to take 2 months to lose 10 pounds? All right, cool. That is your goal. Stick to your goal. Set a goal. That's all you have to do. Now, with the goals, if you want to lose weight, make it finite. I want to lose 10 pounds in 2 months. I want to lose weight. You want to gain muscle. I want to gain 3 pounds of muscle in 2 months. Stick to that goal. I want to recomposition my body. I want to look as best as I can for the summer. Summer's coming up in 4 months. I have 4 months to look the best that I can look in that time. You need to have a clear set goal, and it needs to be just simple. A lot of people get wrapped up, oh, I want to build muscle and lose fat, but I want to be athletic, and I want to be able to dunk on people, and I want to be able to sprint fast and swim fast and jump high and all. Keep it simple. Those things will come. Your training can be tailored to jumping high, to plyometrics, or it could be centered to powerlifting, or it can be centered to strength and conditioning, to football, soccer. You can tailor your workouts to that, but remember your main goal. Your main goal is to lose weight or to gain muscle. So essentially, you do have to give up one for the other at a time. People get wrapped up and they stretch themselves too thin, and they're trying to reach for every single goal out here. Stick one goal at a time. It will come. The rest will come. Calories. Calories. A lot of people get wrapped up in counting calories. People say, why do you count calories? I count macros. At the end of the day, macros versus calories, it's all the same. It depends on what you want to count. Calories in versus calories out. So if I'm eating 3,000 calories, but I only burn 2,000 in that day, then I have 1,000 calorie surplus. I'm not going to lose weight in a caloric surplus. It is a known fact. I have extra energy in my body that I'm not utilizing, so the body is going to store it. And the same as the other way. I'm not going to gain weight or muscle if I'm in a caloric deficit. If I eat 3,000 calories, but my body burns 4,000 calories because I do all this extra running and athletic stuff and exercising, then I'm not going to gain muscle. Now, it gets complicated, but all you need to know is calories in, calories out. We're just starting out. So if you know you burn, if you calculated your BMR and you know you burn 2,500 calories just to live, then you know you should be eating less than that. So anywhere from 20 to 20, you can give yourself a range, anywhere from 18 to 2,300 calories on any given day. So you can give yourself room to where maybe you're hungrier one day than the other, so you have a little snack. And as long as it doesn't push you over that caloric threshold that you have set, then you're good to go. Calories in, calories out. Cardio. You will not lose as much weight. You will not make it efficient, make your body efficient in losing weight if you do not add cardio. This applies differently to different people as far as how much cardio. So me, I have to do a lot of cardio to keep the fat off or to lose the fat. It's just my body. Some people, they can do 15 minutes post resistance training, or do 30 minutes every morning for 5 days a week or 3 days a week, and they can stay relatively lean, or they can even lose weight that way. Because back to number 2, calories in, calories out. If I burn more calories than I'm eating, I'm going to lose weight. Cardio is going to help me get there. So if I ate 2,000 calories and I burn 2,000 calories just to live, which is my BMR, my basic metabolic rate, then I add in 30 minutes of cardio, that puts me at a deficit. Now, do I want to? Number 4, resistance training. So all of this still falls under keep it simple, and it all still falls under calories in, calories out. So resistance training, you need to ensure that your resistance training matches your diet. So there is something called overtraining. If you eat 500 calories in a day, you should not be in the gym working out for 4 hours. That is overtraining. You did not give your body the proper nutrients in order to survive a workout like that. So you've just caused more harm than good when working out, because your diet doesn't match your training. Same thing. You shouldn't be going in the gym just for 15 minutes if you're eating a surplus of calories. You need to make those calories work for you. So if you want that surplus of calories to turn into muscle, then you need to be pushing some weight or doing some resistance training. And it needs to be intense enough to match your diet. So keep it simple. These are my 4 basic principles in order, because to me, you need to keep everything simple. To me, the food comes next. That is the majority of your weight loss or weight gain. You're not going to get anywhere if you don't get your diet right. Cardio is needed more for some people, and needed less and some people need it less. Resistance training is going to help you get to your goal. It's going to help you recomposition your body. It's going to help you, for the guys who want the big chest, the shoulders and the arms and the legs, you need to get there somehow, and you're only going to build the muscle by forcing it to grow. And that is when you get into the gym and you tear down the muscle, you come home and you rebuild the muscle. So that's how that works, people. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, this is the first video I actually done that I'm actually addressing the people. So if you have any suggestions for me, anything you want me to talk about, discuss, any pointers or tips you would like me to go over, or if you have general questions, just leave it in the comments section, and always feel free to contact me on Instagram at JAY_millionfit. Also, I'm on Facebook under J_million. So feel free to contact me on these 3 social media platforms. So this is your boy J Million Fit.
24 thinking things. Diamonds in a watch, no shades. All these lights on the train and all day.